to Born to Shine, where intrepid celebrities are taking on brand new skills and performing live for the very first time, all for the benefit of Save the Children. To give them a head start, they've been coached by hugely talented youngsters. Here to show us how it's done is a harpist who's been playing since the age of 4 and achieved international recognition. He's played for Prince Charles, Tony Blair, and for 75,000 spectators at Cardiff's Millennium Stadium. It's 15-year-old Ben Creighton Griffiths.
The harp's very unique. It has a different sound to everything else. There's no other instrument that sounds remotely similar. To be a good harpist, it takes lots of determination, and you have to have the drive and the willpower to persevere. If the celebrity's not that good at playing the harp, then I think it's going to be a bit of a struggle for me to keep patient with them. So I'm just going to have to be encouraging instead of aggressive.
Performing the Dave Brubeck classic Take 5, it's Ben. It's hard to believe all that came from one instrument, all those wonderful noises. Now, tell me, you started playing from the age of 4?
Yeah.
Did you have a very small harp? You surely didn't try it on that?
Yeah, no, I started on a smaller lever harp, and then you build your way up as you grow. So.
Fantastic stuff. Well, that's how the expert does it. Let's see how our celebrity novice matches up. He is a rugby legend who's captained Wales and made a record 100 appearances, and now his fascinating life story is being turned into a Hollywood movie. So, will his harp make a starring role? It's Gareth Thomas.
The type of music that I would probably like to play would be maybe a bit traditional, maybe a bit Welsh. Can I leave now? Last time I would have watched Star Wars was probably when I was about Ben's age, actually.
I think he's just going to have to rise to that challenge and just go for it.
That's what I'm worried about, is getting it in between my Cumberland sausage fingers, in between there.
Well, yeah, I think that's the problem. You're going to have to work around it. Not quite. You need to be a lot more confident. You're curling your hand a bit too much.
Come on, bud, these are working hands, you know? They've been playing rugby for the last 18 years. That's actually the hardest my brain has worked since the last day I was in school. Hiya, bud. You all right? Come to save me?
Yeah.
I'll come to see how far I've got.
How have you been finding it, then?
With the rugby and playing the rugby is difficult, and I have blisters on just about every finger. You know, I've done my old fair share of bone breaking, but it's a different pain.
Oh, and I mean, you're a rugby player, man up a bit. It's sounding good.
But Gareth's plans are about to be thrown into turmoil. While playing for the Crusaders, he made a crunching tackle. The impact broke his arm.
This is quite serious. He might not be able to play properly. This was a huge challenge for him, but it's kind of just got 100% worse. So...
Hello, Ben.
So that's quite good then. You got the big cast off.
Got the big cast off, bud, but I tell you what, we got a hell of a lot of work to get through.
So what you're going to have to do is you're going to have to work on it so that those parts that were in the left, you've got with the right.
It's like saying to a kid who's left-handed, you need to start writing with the right hand. It's hard with the right when it's just the right hand.
We've changed the piece so that Gareth's playing more with his right than with his left, which has made it slightly harder for him.
Oh.
Yeah, I think maybe just leave that.
Yeah.
Yeah, might be a good idea.
Fact you can't do your sport, fact you can't play the harp. There's two things in my life at the moment that are really important, and there's two things in my life that I can't do. So it's going to take a lot more than just a break in my arm to stop me playing this harp.
It's all been rather dramatic. The cast has literally come off in the last few days for the live performance of the Star Wars Cantina theme. It is crunch time for Gareth Thomas.
Really fantastic.
I can't believe the effort that you put in with all the pain. How is your arm now? Is it all right? You should still actually be in plaster.
I should still be in plaster, but, you know, it's no excuse. I just want to say thanks to Ben. I've had the best time learning this instrument. He's been a great guy. He's been a friend for life.
It's lovely because you are really good friends now, aren't you? It's great stuff. Thanks, guys. Well, let's see what our panel thought of your performance. Denise, the man's had a broken arm.
I know, it's amazing. We should all applaud you for being here tonight with a broken arm. Difficult instrument to learn, and also harder for you because you've got huge hands. Show us your hands. Look, and there's such delicate movements to play those notes, so you did incredibly well. You did miss a few notes. There were moments where we're on the edge of our seats thinking, will he get it, will he get it? But nevertheless, you did a wonderful job. It was really good.
Sebastian, it's fair to say his fingers are bigger than normal. They don't quite fit in with the instrument.
I'm just amazed. I mean, I could never play that myself. Even though I play guitar, I find that really difficult as an instrument. But you know what? I'm playing a couple of days. The show, you're more than welcome to play. We need a harp player. So if you have the gig.
I think you should have Ben, not me.
No, seriously, you were really amazing, and I really found that quite stunning that you can just go, you know, with a broken arm and still play. You don't have a broken soul, that's for sure.
It's true, isn't it, Jason? I mean, it's incredibly demanding and such an intricate instrument to play.
I mean, it really is. And what I loved about it was the contradiction of your size versus this very delicate instrument. And yet, actually, I found that really captivating. I thought the second half of it, you really started to get relaxed into it and you started to find it a bit more. And it was enjoyable to watch. So well done. And with a broken arm as well.
Thank you.
Panel, thank you very much.
Thank you, Beth.
You've done Wales proud. You can relax now. A really courageous performance there from Gareth. And if you'd like to see him again in next week's grand final, you can vote for him when the lines open after all of the celebrities have performed. Ladies and gentlemen, one more time for Gareth Thomas and Ben.